Hey, howdy, howdy. So this weekend, it's pretty nice out there. We took last weekend off because it was monsooning, another atmospheric river, and it was a little colder, so I just wasn't up to it. But nice weekend. This weekend, upper 40s, maybe low 50s here in the next hour, which will be nice. But today we're gonna probably switch back over here to the front end of the house. I don't think I'll put any new trusses up to finish it off, but I think I'm going to drop this wall and construct this wall. And then when I drop the wall, I will pull this old shower out of here. The plan is to get one of those tile ready bases and then do a tile shower up front here, unless I happen to find a more modern looking shower stall for cheap at the Habitat store. But for now, we're just going to get that one out of here. If I build this shed over here, I think I'd mentioned it before, I might put a makeshift bathroom in there and then reuse this one, or I'll clean it up and possibly sell it to somebody, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, let's get to work. I'll take all these center pieces down since I don't plan on going on the roof today, and lay the floor out down here and nail it together and drop that one, raise the other one in there, and we'll just cover it with more plastic in the front there. But that's the plan. All right, we got all the 2x4s out of the way that were holding up the center of the roof, but I mean, it's fine. I just don't want to be walking up there right now. And so I have to figure out how to lay down, all the floor 2x4s, or the wall 2x4s on the floor here. And we have things in the way like these vent pipes, and I figure since at some point I'm going to be laying the subfloor down, and I'd rather cut them after the fact, the holes anyway for the vent pipes and the plumbing pipes. So I think I'm going to cut the vent pipes, just around probably in the middle of the 2x6, so I can at least just glue a new coupler on after I drill the proper hole for where they need to come through the subfloor. And so then I don't have to worry about these being in the way. And then these copper plumbing sections, they're kind of bent up on these ends here, so I'll probably just end up cutting them off, close to where it meets up here, and so that I can just have a workspace here to lay up this outer wall. And like I said, in the end, when I put the subfloors down, then I'll just drill the holes and then resolder a new piece in there. So that's the plan. Stan. So it's about time I cut these pipes, because it's not like I was going to cut the holes in the subfloors and then lift them 6 feet in the air and put them down over that. So yeah, I should have done this long ago, but yeah, we're getting to it now. So there you go. And here I'm just showing you one of the nail plates that I put in using my little palm nailer. I'm glad I got this thing, but I think I got a defective one because it sometimes sticks in the open position where it just is blowing air and not pounding. But just have to finagle it and then it gets going again. So, but yeah, this 20 times speed, it took quite a while and plenty more to do. But we're switching over here to doing the 16 on center marks for the bottom plate, or the sill plate for the wall here, and then just bringing the top plate over and transferring the marks over so I can do the rough layout with the 2x4s here. A little tricky on that other end there because there's not enough plywood there, but I figured it out. And pulling out the old nail gun for the first time this year. So felt good to be using that again. So yeah, so just found a little piece of plywood to give those something to sit on there. And we're going to set up the window opening. I'm going with the same dimensions of the stock wall. Same spot thought about moving it over into the center, but since there's going to be kind of like a little cubby on that left side of the room there because of the bathroom, we'll keep it off center. So it won't look as good on the outside, but yeah, it's more function over a form, I guess. Out here, we're just taking the nail plates off so I can take the electrical out of the wall here before I completely demo it. And I cut it into 3 little sections and pushing it over and getting caught up on that little tarp there. First part was light. This part was super heavy. I had to take a break after moving this wall for sure. And the shower, pulling that out of there. That thing was not light as well. All right, we got a hole where a wall was. Hopefully a new wall will be there. Yeah, I just pulled down the electrical wires. And see how I got this 2x4 down here ending in the right, well, actually probably needs to be out another inch, but oh well, we'll just put a 1x4 or another 2x4, double it up to make it go to the very end. Don't know what I did on this side. I'm doing a new bottom plate anyway, or sill plate in the end, so I'll extend it all the way out, and then I'll just put another 2x4 here at the end because this wall is going to end right here. So anyway, that was a big pain in the behind, so let's get this one up in place and then cover it with some sheeting so my neighbors aren't like, what the heck, he's got no wall. So now it's lifting time, and it was good to not have to move the wall too far from where I made it, but need a little kickstand to keep her up there and give it some secure spots, and then it's dance party time. Take the small victories when you get them, and then complete some reinforcements to keep it up there. And I pulled the electrical back inside because I still use it. All right, there we are. Got her up there, put the plastic on the outside, and it was long enough to go up to about right here. So hopefully, even though the mesh one above it kind of leaks a little bit, hopefully that'll keep it dry. We'll see. It might still get some leaks in the corner because the plastic goes kind of around the 2x4s that stick out for the eave. But yeah, so that's good. Got that up there. For some reason, I just like to not put these ones in there for now. I just forgot the measurements because this header before was just a 2x4 going this way, and I doubled it up so the old measurements wouldn't line up. So I'll measure and cut some before I put the second top plate on, so everything will be well there. I didn't put these runners on this one because I built this one with a bottom plate, so it kind of stayed all together. Plus, when I get the subfloors brought out here, more pieces that are sitting in my driveway, they're heavy, and so I can just move the plastic and slide them in from here, back the truck up here instead of carrying them all the way around. So that'll help. And with the siding that I have, it'll just let me bring things in here. So yep, just have the electrical sitting there and it still works. And what I'm going to do now is take this piece up, it's screwed down in a few spots, and just get these boards all ready to put, the subfloor permanently down, and just see which ones still might need to be replaced. There's a couple here that look pretty gnarly. I think this one. So, and then obviously work on the plumbing at the same time. But yeah, I think I was working on taking the tin off back there. I think I'll leave those 2 walls alone for now and just work on getting it ready for subfloor, putting it down, and redoing the bottom plate on these to turn them into 2x4s, because it wasn't the original plan, but I decided to do that. So that's going to be tricky to raise the walls, although not too bad since it's not like this stuff is very heavy. Yeah, we'll work on that. It was a good day.